My name is Olha Hrytsaniuk. I'm a refugee health navigator at YWCA. My husband's name is Artem, my son is Timur, and my daughter is Veronica. The war broke into our reality as unexpected as snow falling in Oklahoma during the summer. On February 24th, we were peacefully asleep, planning to take the kids to school, when at 4 a.m. there was a deafening explosion. The sound was so intense that I was sure all our windows had been blown out. It was Russia's missile attack on our military bases. At that moment, we didn't fully understand what was happening, and I remember my neighbor writing in the chat, "This is war, guys." So the nightmare began. My husband and I grabbed the children and hid in the hallway, trying to be behind at least walls for protection. Just 2 hours later, it was impossible to get to the gas station. Kyiv was paralyzed in traffic. The road to our city was blocked, so we decided to take the road toward the enemy advancing forces, and that was the only way still open. We risked everything because we found out later, in just an hour, those areas were occupied. We stayed in my relative's house for about 5 days. For 3 of those days, we had to sleep in a small underground storage room used to store food for the winter. It was cold and cramped, and we slept fully dressed to stay warm. After another bombing of our city, we realized we could no longer take such risk. It was then we decided I would leave the country with the children. War forces you to make the hardest decision in your life. I will never forget the tears in my husband's eyes as we stood at the border. He knew that we were likely saying goodbye forever. After 6 months in Poland, we learned that the United States was accepting Ukrainians, and we decided to go to Tulsa at the invitation of our friends. We arrived with nothing, heading into the unknown, but with hope for safety and a better future for our children. My children adapted surprisingly quickly. My son, who was 13 at the time, in his second year at American school, has become an A+ student and actively participates in educational and sport competitions. As for my then 4-year-old daughter, she was speaking English fluently within a year. I'm immensely proud of my children and how hard they strive to be the best students here in the United States. After a year of being here, my journey led me to the YWCA, and I'm truly grateful to be a part of this organization. I assist Ukrainians in navigating the US healthcare system. In addition to my work, we volunteer a lot. We organize 2-3 large events each year. After nearly 3 years of separation, my husband was finally able to join us in the US. This is a life-changing moment for our family. At last we are together and we believe everything will be okay. But unfortunately, we've faced another challenge. Since Ukrainians were paroled to United States, the shadow of uncertainty looms over us. Now there is a real fear that we may lose our future.